On Inside Stuff with Martin Oloja this week, we talk about why can't we end SARS once and for all. We have been talking about this, and this is not the very first time that people have been making noise, people have been suggesting, and IGs have been giving directives and have been pledging to reform SARS. Even the last but one Inspector General of Police, specifically IGP Idris, dealt with this one, and he said he reformed SARS, and they even added another letter to the acronym, and SARS. That did not reform anything, and they came out worse than it was. And this is about internal security of any country and of Nigeria. This is the most populous black nation on earth. And everybody is looking at us, and our elders are quiet. And it's even curious that the minister in charge of police affairs has not spoken to this. It's also curious that Police Service Commission has not spoken to this. It's curious that National Assembly people will just come and decry like any other person. In a good country, even the National Assembly, after reading what has become of SARS, how they have dehumanized our leaders of tomorrow, they will meet for a whole week on how to reform the Nigerian police force. It's not just about SARS. SARS is part of Nigerian police force. There is need for a total reorganization or scrapping. They did it in Singapore when a particular force like that was worsening. They scrapped everything and went back and said, look, let there be chaos. But they are now the better for it. One is not suggesting that they should scrap the Nigerian police force, but somebody must get serious. Our leaders should get serious. Everybody, there have been so many reports, so many things about how to reform the police force. They have police fund, they have passed the laws, but the Nigerian police officer remains the same. Well, they were not always like this, but people are complaining, our population is growing, our young ones, you hold a smartphone in the night, in the daytime, they find you, they dehumanize you, they look for whatever you have been doing, they carry your laptop, and nobody is talking about it. Even people who represent us in various assemblies are quiet. This is not good for this country. Yes, we know that there is a welfare issue, but the welfare issue is not an excuse. Yes, we know that they don't pay police well. We know how much they send to police formations, even divisional police offices all over the country to maintain the place from 30,000, 40,000 per month. Yes, these are excuses people have been discussing. But there is enough money to do well in police. So the conclusion of the whole matter is that we should not be talking about reform of a system that cannot be reformed. It should actually end SARS, because that name, that force, that unit has been demoralizing to people. It has been demonized. It is no longer a good name, and it can be reformed. It is the Nigerian police force that should be reformed, and the citizens' representatives in various assemblies should be involved in this. They should look at what can be done, because it is the most important force anywhere in the world. We'll talk about this one. And one way to look at it, finally, is this restructuring of the federation, and it should begin with police force. All this community policing within the federal police force is not going to work. It should restructure the police force. 43 police forces in UK alone, and you see various in the United States with county, local government, even universities have their own police force. That is where we should go, because this federal police, from where we get SARS, is not serving the federation anymore. This is not the time to be talking about one Inspector General of Police in Abuja giving a directive to SARS in Lagos and Delta State, for instance, or any of the states of the Federation, because they will not listen. too far away from the point of operation. And I think it should not see the wind of change about restructuring now as just the noise of some disgruntled people. That is my view. What is yours? Drop your opinion at the comments section and let's continue from there. This is Inside Stuff with Martins Oloja, The Guardian, Nigeria.